Damn, son, where'd you find this?
People don't be offended by the truth. They be offended because you called out the truth. Simple as that. They don't want to hear any other narrative that makes them look bad.
One thing I can't stand at this big grown age is somebody who act like cause and effect does not exist. Like, yes, your actions caused this outcome. Yes, what you did lit the match. Like, why are you surprised and playing victim?
Guys, Chico, they never lied.
That's how you know somebody doesn't respect you. They listen to reply, not to be understood. They cut you off. They minimize what actually matters to you. They laugh at your boundaries, and then they call you sensitive when you try to hold the line. They show up late. They cancel last minute, forget the things you've told them, because in their world, your time, your energy, even your voice aren't a priority. They're just an option. You see, there are two kinds of people. Those who adjust when they realize they've actually hurt you, and those who expect you to adjust so they don't have to change. You don't need to be disrespected loudly to be disrespected deeply. Sometimes you'll see it. It's just in their tone, in their patterns, in the silence after you're known. Respect isn't what they say when they're watching. It's how they act when they think you'll tolerate it.
Mantra, slave song, slave ship, rip skin, made me rip bones. But no matter how close I hide, my ancestors speak. They tell me the tide isn't front on us like we're weak. I haven't been getting sleep. Longing to sing until I surpass peak. Until they think we are equal, please. All I want is peace. My ancestors beat drums until their bones would bleed. Begging the generations remember our story.
Yo, what's good? Happy Saturday, good people. Peace, blessings, glory, praise, and honor to the Most High. I hope you are warm. I hope you prepared for this winter snow that they say is coming. I don't really think we're going to get too much of anything, but I digress. Corey Holcomb, Anton Daniels. Now you got Kwame Brown in the mix. Now you got a video resurfacing with Cristina Payne popping back up on the internet. I got something that I want to play, and I want to kind of just chop it up with y'all real quick before, we proceed with the day. Look, before I do all that, shout out to my poets, writers, content creators. Much love to the new supporters of the channel. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to play this clip. I'm going to run it back, and then we're going to go on with the rest of our day. First and foremost, let me bring this up on the big screen. I want to say this, right? Corey Holcomb, at some point last year, I can't remember exactly what day or what month it was. He went on his show and he explained what happened from his point of view. And I never actually saw the footage itself. So it was like, all right. I think he wanted to get ahead of it first before anybody else did and give his side. He basically was saying, he mushed her. He didn't actually punch her. Which you be the judge of it based on this footage that you're about to look at here in a second. I find it ironic how this comes out after the exchange between him and Anton just a couple weeks ago made headlines. Everybody is talking about it. And I was very vocal. I said, you know, this is counterproductive. It makes black men look weak. It makes us look like we can't handle these issues that we have amongst ourselves without it turning into something in the street. The topic got completely ignored. Everybody is messy. Everybody just wants to see drama and fighting. It's all about clickbaiting, a whole lot of unnecessary. The whole scenario was handled piss poor. Anton inviting him or insinuating that the brother sucked dick. It just should have never happened. None of it. From the very start. That type of conversation should not have been delegated between those two. And I don't care what Corey say, he knows who Anton is. Anton sure as hell knew who Corey was. He went on that show to antagonize him, to push his buttons, to trigger him. I say all that to say, y'all got what y'all wanted out of it. I don't think you were looking for a positive conversation. I don't think that the whole purpose of that show was to get people on the same accord. I don't believe that the conversation was about unity, about humanity, about peace, about bridging the gap. It was about monetization. It was about drama. It was about using your audience to funnel the other audience into the other person's algorithm and to generate more clicks and views, which you didn't even have to do that. There was no need for that. Both of you are successful on your own, but I understand cross branding. I understand that you want to reach a larger audience, and so you have to do certain things in order to do it. Sometimes you might have to kiss a couple ugly babies in order to get your point across. I understand. I just find it very distasteful. Very distasteful. Corey, a comedian who is very aggressive, very vocal and expressive about how he feels about the black community, how he feels about the system, the government. Anton, he has similar traits, but he is more commercialized with his approach. You have two worlds that are completely opposite, but similar, clashing. They are a recipe for disaster. And now we are here. Nothing from their exchange did anything for anyone other than to say, all right, we got two successful, wealthy black men fighting and arguing. Oh, here we go again. It's the same shit. It's the same shit all over again. Thank you. Appreciate it. What are we not what are we not expecting? We already expect y'all to do this. Dick measuring contest, who's better, who makes more money, who's louder, who's more aggressive. We already knew this was going to come. Thank you, Corey. Thank you, Anton, for that. Everybody eating off of it. Everybody, including myself. The only difference is here, I'm probably the only person that is going to say none of this shit mattered. None of it mattered. Y'all did all of that for what? So people could fight, so people could pick sides. Both of you are ignorant in certain areas. Both of you are wrong in certain areas. Both of you should have been critiqued and criticized on both fronts if we're being unbiased. Anton, you talk about your faith in God a lot. But you up here inviting or suggesting that a man sucks dick. That doesn't sound very Christian like. Corey doesn't pretend to be a follower of God and then contradict himself. You talk about your faith in God and how the man is supposed to be the leader in the household and how you're supposed to have all of these different steps in which you're supposed to follow. But you get on all of these platforms, you be doing the most. And when you went to his show, you knew exactly what the mission was accomplished. And I want to say thank you to both of you, because now we can be completely honest. Now you give real decent audiences a understanding or the opportunity to hear everyone's sides on this situation. This is what I'm gonna do before I play this clip, because I'm about to get on your helmet too, Corey, because this right here ain't it, bro. And comment section, the people who follow you, the people that follow Anton, everybody has a role to play in where we are right now with this, because for the very fact that this still exists and that man still can get on 5150 and do what he does so freely without no type of recourse is absolutely appalling to me. Picking and choosing when you want to hold somebody accountable and when you want to ignore is absolutely insane. Insane. But what you did, you took one millionaire from Anton's side, you took 1 millionaire from Corey's side, you brought them together, you put them in front of an audience of immature adults, teenagers, men and women who only come to social media for entertainment purposes. Everybody that is watching or consuming your content is not there to consume it or digest it in the same ways that a healthy thinking person is. Some people are just looking for dopamine hits. Some people are just looking to laugh at you. Some people are just there to critique you. Some people are just there to see if you tell the truth. Some people are there to see if you have anything important to say. Everybody is not there for the same reason. You got built y'all platforms on similar goals. People eat it up. And now they don't know who they want to side with. I tell you this, I don't side with neither one. I think most human beings are hypocrites in some area. You're not off the hook with that. Corey, you should have known who you were dealing with when you brought him on that show. You can't convince me that you didn't know. You do research on everybody else. Anybody that you interview or you invite on, you talk to them, or you have a team that talks to them. Just like Anton. Y'all be lying y'all ass off. You swear up and down you don't know these people. You just randomly bring them up. No, you don't. No, you don't. You got to have some type of vetting process for this. Period. Now, let me play this clip, and then we're going to get back to it. Because, brother, I don't care what you say. I listened to you. I heard your explanation and your breakdown. It sounded good. It really did. Until I saw this. Mind you, there's no audio. Looks like she's just talking to him. He walks up to her. Oh, 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 hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh, let's go back a minute. Now, I got a question to the people. Was that a punch or was that a smush? It doesn't really make a difference at this point whether it was one or the other. I'm gonna play it back. There you go, right there. Corey is right here. Cristina is right here. Now look at the distance between the two of them. I don't know what they discussed. I don't know what the argument is about. You got a man, you got two right there in the middle. There's absolutely no reason for what is about to happen here. I don't care what you say out of your mouth. She backs up. He walks up. Punch or smush? Punch or a smush? Someone jumps in. They get into it. They don't really fight for real. It was just a bunch of tussling. But all right, here's the thing. All right, bro. So you get on Anton's show. Scratch that. He comes on your show. Y'all start talking about what side is he on. Oh, Anton is defending, or he doesn't speak on behalf of this and that and the third. And y'all don't even get down to the core problem of what you're trying to address. The man says that you suck the penises of black people. You don't like it. I mean, and I get it. I think that was corny as hell of Anton, because Anton, you have a way of trying to trigger people, and you say certain things. Let's break this down a little bit more. This is how I know you smart, my nigga. I know you smart. You know who Corey is. You know if he's easily triggered. You know if he's overly emotional, aggressive. You know his behavior patterns. Like, you studied. You know his show. You know how he conversates, right? So going to that platform, you knew what would put him over the edge, what would get him out of character. And look, that's on him. It is. It's on you, bro. You got to have more discipline and self-control of that. You're here for back and forth. We're here to talk about certain topics that matter to the community. I'm not here to flex on you. I don't care about how many watches you got. I don't care how many cars you got. I don't give a fuck about none of that. We here to have a discussion. We have loyal watchers that tune into us. They either want to laugh or they want to be educated. I'm here to do a job. I don't care how immature you are. I'm going to diffuse all of your immaturity by being the bigger person, and I'm going to elevate above your jargon, and I'm going to treat you like an adolescent verbally. I'm going to show you cannot get me out of character. I know that you're trying to put me in a place that's going to make me look like a fucking idiot to the internet. You want me to look dumb in front of all of these people. I know that's what you're doing. So let me go ahead and show you that's not how it works. You fell for it. Anton, you are a grown ass man, bro. Talking about you follow God and this, that, and the third, but you up here telling this man that he sucked dick. Last time I checked, Jesus Christ didn't speak like that to people. Last time I checked, God did not talk to his kids that way.
Bang, 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 bang.
Y'all both were immature as hell. Both of you. Y'all older than me. Nah, I'm older than Anton. Corey's older than me. But you got an audience out there, teenagers, broken men, broken women. They questioning their sanity. They want to know who is being honorable. They want to know who is being raw and authentic. Social media is so full of people who follow a teleprompter. Nobody is telling the whole truth. Nobody is giving out the real spiel. Nobody is being forthcoming with their transparency. Everything is going by community guidelines. I got sponsors. I got people who follow me over here. I got people who follow me over there. If I say the wrong thing, they're going to stop paying me. They're going to stop working with me. As black men, y'all should have done better. You should have known better. So all that hostility, you get up out your seat, you push the woman out the way, right? Push her out the way. You proceed to stand up in front of him, sit down in front of him, as if you really want me to believe that y'all was going to fight. Say it again. Say it again. Say it one more time. I bet you won't say it again. I bet you won't say it again. I bet you won't do that.
Hands up. Step out of the vehicle. Now. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. You're free to go.
Right. You know damn well that you were not about to risk your YouTube money on that shit. Oh, son of a bitch. You think we dumb? Y'all make hella bread on YouTube. You think anybody really convinced that they was going to fight on camera? No. The man told you to suck his dick. Most people in certain areas in this world, they would have automatically just swung on them. Show would have been done. It would have just been, I don't know if anybody here has ever seen Fresh and Fit. They would have just swung. It would have been a fight. The cameras would have kept rolling, and then they would have put the shit on Patreon. Or they would have clipped it out. You know damn well you wasn't about to lose your deals or your brands. You can't afford to. And on top of that, if you really wanted to fight that man, guess what? Darlene could have picked up on the show. Hell, put her in front of the camera, let her commentate. Y'all go off camera, make a thing of it. Hell, if you really wanted to make money off of it, why not just turn it into a whole Corey versus Anton thing? Set up a Corey versus Anton event. Y'all get in the boxing ring, you stream that shit live, make some money off of it. Or you could have just went outside of the studio and did what you had to do, came back. Or you could have handled that even before the stream started. Or maybe you should have just never did it anyway. The fact of the matter is, all of that was whack. It was corny. All of it was corny. All of it. All of it. From the way that he antagonized Corey, to Corey, how he responded to it, to that whole, oh, I'm in your face. You know, you tell so, what? And then we go on weeks afterwards, everybody's clipping it, everybody is commentating on it. You have a live stream talking about it, Anton, a day afterwards. Then he goes and he does a 2-hour show and he's talking about it. Now you got Kwame Brown and Anton going back and forth over what? Y'all going back and forth over a fake fight, a fight that never happened. That shit is crazy. Y'all bringing other people involved. You said in one of these clips, bro, that he disrespected the people in California and that people in California might be looking for him. Then you start bringing up that man's daughter and his family and shit. Like, y'all, I don't know. I don't know. If I got over $1 million in my bank account, I don't give a shit about none of you niggas. None of you. Are you out of your mind? Y'all rich. Y'all rich. You ain't got to worry about your heat, electric, gas, water. If your lights want to stay on, you don't have to worry about people trying to rob and steal from you and break into your house. You ain't living in no impoverished neighborhoods. You ain't looking over your shoulder 24 hours a day. And this is what y'all bring to us. This is the content that people want. This is what y'all consume. Now, y'all do all of this on 5150. Nobody can talk about anything else. And then this video resurfaces of the brother here who, you know, was calling Anton all types of words. You had all of this energy towards this man, family, very poor in taste, all of it. And now what we're looking at here, I'm gonna let this loop. Let's just let it loop. What we have here is you getting into a scuffle with a woman. I don't care what she said. I don't care what she said. You walked up to her and put all hand in her face. I don't care if it was a punch. I don't care if it was a smush. I don't care. She didn't assault you. She didn't spit on you. She didn't attack you physically. Look at this again. You holding that man's jacket. You holding his jacket. He swung on you. You holding his jacket. You're holding it to where you don't really have to throw any type of blows with the brother. You trying to keep from getting into that exchange, but you walked up to her. It doesn't really matter what she said. You get on your show, and now I have to address you because, bro, you be on your show talking about black women. You talk about white women. You talk about how black women are trifling and this, that, and that, and that, and the third. And I'm not saying a lot of what you say don't be true, but you can't be talking about certain stuff when you doing shit like that, bro. At all. And there's another video. I should play it. I might play it. But it made me think, yeah, she's right. People didn't want this footage to be seen. They didn't want nobody to see how he really is, because it's going to really ruin that man's reputation. A lot of people are not going to rock with this. I don't know. Some of y'all still be stuck in y'all ways. Y'all don't care. Woman beater, it could be a child predator. Y'all don't be giving a fuck about that shit. If that's if you're a fan of that person, or you idolize and worship that person, you'll still support them. Why you ain't fight him, bro? I'm just saying. It's crazy to me, man. And the sad part about it is the only reason this video pulled up was because of what happened with you and Anton. That's it. That's it. I want to show y'all this other one, though. I want to show you this one real quick. These are y'all superheroes, though. I mean, one of the issues I always had about influencers or anyone in a position of power like this is how easily manipulated the viewers can be, how easily consumed her shit. Hold on. I want y'all to hear what Cristina Payne had to say. This was from 2025. I never seen this one, but she made some good points, and like we got to call it a spade a spade. Hold on a minute. Let me get my angle the way I want it. All right, let's do that.
And flip totally about the truth and what happened.
That you hit him.
That's what now I'm hearing is word on the street that I'm an attacker now or
Why
something.
do you think he's saying that?
He doesn't want to go to jail, probably most likely. I mean, it is an assault.
Yeah.
And at the same time, there are witnesses who saw what happened, but he also has people who are willing to lie for him as well.
Yeah.
And
is there camera at the Laugh Factory?
There's cameras all over the Improv,
okay.
And that is the footage that we're talking about. Footage shows Corey Holcomb reaching over 2 people and punching me out, and my whole head goes back, and it's a whole horrible whiplash thing. It's horrible. It's like he punches me at 30 miles an hour over the security guard and another person who's trying to keep him away from me.
Right.
So it's horrible. When you see it, when you see the footage, it's going to change your life.
Why do you think he's lying?
He doesn't want to get in trouble, / he just got put on a new tour. So, of course, there's money that is going to be made, and I guess he doesn't want to lose it. And then he's saying that I'm trying to, mess his career up or whatever. But it's like,
where did this beef start? Like what?
Where and when?
Yeah.
Well,
and why?
From 12 years ago is more from when it initially started, when he wanted me to be his co-host on his radio show. And I flew out here to come meet with him, and he got me a hotel room and then was mad I didn't let him come upstairs, and he wanted to have sex. And I was like, no, sir, I'm sorry. I don't mess with married men. I'm sorry. So after that, he had nothing to do with me ever again. Years later, I'm doing comedy and succeeding. And now he's mad.
Right.
So last June, he jumped into my conversation I was having with another comedian in June.
Yeah.
Late June. He said, then I will super sock this. If anybody loves her, come get her. Take her away from me right now. So that was in June. He didn't finally hit me until December.
Do you have witnesses
yes.
about him having that conversation?
Yes.
Are you going to bring those people in
March?
Knowing that the Laugh Factory has this footage, is he banned from the Laugh Factory?
Well, it's the Improv who has the
I'm
footage.
sorry, the Improv. Knowing that Improv has this footage, is he banned from the Improv?
Yes, he's been banned from the Improv. And also, if anybody were to see any sightings of him, they're like, please report. Because
he's been trespassed.
Yes.
By the police.
Yes. So people are even like, if you have any sightings of him, please report, please.
Yeah.
Now the story.
You can't make that shit up. You can't make it up. If you just watching, go rewind. Spin back to the beginning of the stream. I done looped it and everything. If I need to reiterate and bring it back up, I will do so. The video is there. I didn't make it up. I didn't sit here for 2-3 hours and Photoshop nothing. It's raw footage. Shout outs to Tiff. She's the one who put me on to it. I saw it. I'm like, oh, it's a wrap. It's over. It's over. Absolutely done. You had a whole show trying to defend yourself against this very same thing. And you told us, I must have been. But I didn't see no assault. I didn't see her put her hands on you. Y'all was like 5 to 7 Mississippis away from each other. That big ass gap that was there, you had 2 people in between y'all. You went directly at her and then put your hands on her. And then guess what? Somebody decided that they weren't going to put you out there for what happened. Somebody wanted to cover it up. Why? What was the point? You didn't have nothing to be guilty of, right? You were being honest. You're known for being blunt and honest. But see, here's the thing. There's people right now that you have worked with that's on YouTube that will never, ever hold you accountable. You're not going to see certain people speak ill on your name. Why? Because, oh, we got a chance to chop it up with Corey Holcomb. We got a chance to be in studio with Corey Holcomb. They're not going to say nothing. But they see it. They see it all. They spend more time at the computer than I do. Fact. They know exactly what's going on here. Y'all know who you are. So y'all pick and choose. You pick and choose who you want to throw under the bus and who's qualified to be seen and heard. It's like, I don't really care if my delivery is slow or I'm not a million view person. I don't care about that shit. I don't want to be friends with none of them. I have my own circle, my own lane. That's perfect for what I do. Because that way you can't pick up the phone. You can't call me and say, I need you to take that down. I need you to stop saying that. You can't do that to me. Anton said Kwame Brown is a part of controlled media. And I'm not quoting, I'm paraphrasing. He said there's a lot of guys out here that don't have their own thinking brain. But as you can see, as long as you got clout, you got money, and you got folks that worship you, worship the ground you walk on, they want to be like you, they want your position and spot. They too scared to have their own individuality out here. As long as you got folks like that, of course you're going to get away with stuff. So which one is it? Which one is it? You want to fight Anton, but you don't fight him, but you're a sort of female. And then the guy who breaks in and swings at you, you don't fight him at all. But you want to stand up. And I don't have no personal issues with nobody here. Y'all have good and bad points. And I'm going to say it right now. No, I don't have thousands of views and followers and subscribers. No, I don't. Yeah, I'm probably a nobody to you, but I'm a somebody to Jesus Christ. I don't need to be somebody to you. My numbers don't need to reflect my values or my views. I don't have to have millions and millions of people in the comment section going from post to post to channel champion behind me. I don't. I'm not a follower. I never was. That's why I'm always by myself. These type of conversations, I have them on my own. I don't bring others into this because people are too like, ooh, I don't want to say this. And no, you wrong. Anton, you wrong. Corey, you wrong. The comment section, y'all be hella wrong. Y'all instigated this. Everything that's happening is because you instigated. Y'all can't just watch these people and get the information out of it that is important. Nah, you got to take it a step further. You got to troll. You got to go from one live stream to the next live stream and say, oh, this person says this about you, and this person, y'all still in high school. What type of mess is that? These folks that y'all be looking up to, this man done put his hand on a whole woman. And the fact that he still has his platform is amazing to me. 5150 is doing hella good. And probably still will afterwards. Hey, do your thing. I'm not knocking it. I think it's kind of corny. I think it's fucked up. Y'all would cancel Jonathan Mayers, and he didn't do nothing to that white woman. She lied on him, in fact. Y'all tried to get him up out of here. Colin Kaepernick. Y'all got him all the way about the NFL. Y'all ain't want nothing else to do with him. Right. It's crazy, man. I had to step back for a second. I had some side combos. Yeah, it happens. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in Corey. I'm disappointed in Kwame. I'm disappointed in Anton. I'm disappointed in the way that the algorithm works. I'm disappointed in the way that this system is set up. The system designed to allow toxicity to consistently be spread all across social media. All we care about is death, sex, drugs, power, greed. We can't have nothing healthy. Anything that's healthy, get rid of it. I knew it. I knew the channel when they sat down and they had that conversation. I knew it was going to blow up. I knew everybody was only going to be focused on the fact that they almost fought. Nope, they're not thinking about nothing else. And watch how more and much more it gets dragged out, because it is. It's going to get milked for every single penny. Every single penny. I get tired of, like, every black man and black woman on this planet, we're not drug dealers. We're not emotionally unstable. All of us are not standing in front of the liquor store and standing in front of a Walmart loitering 24 hours a day. All of us are not just indiscriminately being promiscuous. All of us are not in the prison system. All of us are not on drugs. All of us don't irrationally respond to negative feedback. Some of us know how to wear a suit and tie and have discussions and discord with the opposing opposition without there being this right here. Y'all proud of this? The people that's on Anton's panel, the people that follow Corey, y'all are full of it. You're full of shit. You're getting paid, so you're not going to tell them when they're wrong. Tell the truth. Are these really your friends? Or are these just co-workers or employees? Co-workers or employees or friends? Because I'd be damned if you call yourself my friend and you don't hold me accountable. Employees, I expect you to shut up. Employees, I don't expect you to say too much of anything. If you want to keep getting paid, keep your mouth shut, period.
To protect the sheep, you got to catch the wolf. And it takes a wolf to catch a wolf. You understand?
Should Corey Holcomb should he be canceled? Should he be taken off of YouTube? Is what he did any better than anyone else associated with domestic abuse? You'll fire one person, put them behind bars, but you're telling me you're going to conceal this person's crime because of who he is? R. Kelly's in jail for his crimes. Diddy is in jail for his. This ain't no shade. I don't have no issue with none. My problem is the contradictions, the hypocrisy. You want to promote health, love. You want to promote the black community in a positive light, but you ain't being a core example of what it's supposed to look like when two men handle situations accordingly, turning the other cheek. exchanging words that elevate the consciousness, the spirit man. You turn it into a circus. You turn it into a marketing tool. For the next 2 months, maybe half the year, people will clip portions of these conversations and dissect and break them down, trying to figure out the psychosis and psychology behind the person and the algorithm, platform and the person. What does this mean to you? What does this mean to me? What does this mean to the viewer? What does this mean for society? God didn't do anything but put more negative light on people in general of our complexion. And you show up with this video of you putting your hands on her. How can anybody rationalize it? Rationalize it. She didn't hit you, bro. She didn't. Everything that you said in that video, I wish I could find that clip. You walked up to her and put hands on her. So how should this move forward? You let it go. It's been how long since this happened? But you know, this is the thing that 2026 is going to do, is going to reveal the true nature and true character of a lot of your favorites. Influencers, rappers, singers. Y'all hide behind your money and your wealth and your yes men. And you pay people off to conceal your true identity, but it's only but so little time before all of it is shown, bro. I can't listen to another word that either one of you say. I can't. You lied. You lied about what happened between you and Cristina Payne. So how can you speak about the country and America, black women, and this, that, and the third? How's it okay for you to do what you did with her, but it's not okay for what Anton said to you? No sense, none at all. I don't get it. And then y'all still going to support, still watch, and still run them numbers up. And I didn't put this out there. That information, right? That clip, that's already in circulation. Plenty of people have seen it. So you don't come to me about nothing. It's already been out there. And everybody got their own style. I hold both parties accountable. Imagine if this conversation between him and Anton never happened. Would that video have resurfaced? It's almost like somebody was sitting on it. They got a call, said it's time. And boom, just like that. Voila, it's all out there. This is why, like me or not, at least when I have discussions up here, they're unbiased. I'm not getting paid off. They won't talk about Justin Bieber. I will. They won't talk about Taylor Swift. I will. They won't talk about Maury. I will. They won't talk about Anton. I will. Watch how this week play out. This coming week. There's going to be 20 different videos from different people covering this very same situation with Corey Holcomb and this assault. Watch. Because I know everybody got a certain person that they listen to. And watch. Just see if they really attack that incident the way that they are supposed to. Ask yourself, are they holding them accountable? Are they being very choice with their words? Are they going to be direct or indirect? That's going to tell you everything you need to know. I can't listen to neither one of them anymore for various reasons. Both of them are hypocrites. They have good talking points in some instances, but when you going out of your way, it's just messy, man. It's all messy. I can't do it. Be fair all across the board. That's all I'm saying. And if you can't do that, then what's the point? Oh, it's the grifter syndrome, where you play both sides of the field and you say that you hate the attitudes and attributes and characteristics of one person, but then you turn on your other platform and then you're this person and you absolutely side with them and you can show empathy for them. I don't want to hear that. Don't do that. That's corny, man. Y'all been making money off of that for years. Y'all can continue to do it. I'm not mad at you. I don't check people's pockets. My thing is, all right, for the people that are watching these shows, what are you watching for? Are you watching for honesty, or are you just watching to be lied to? Or are you just watching for trouble and drama and there's no real end to it? Yeah, I want to laugh. Yeah, I want to have a good time. Yeah, I want to be educated. I'm getting sick and tired of black people being put in the negative light. I'm getting sick and tired of the repetitive cycle getting rotated through YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. I get tired of seeing it. Show me something else. Offer me something else. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think about it. Corey, does he stay or go? Does it change the way that you look at him? Does it change the way that you look at podcasting? Does it change the way that you look at discussions? Do you agree, disagree with the way that this has been handled? You be the judge. I'll be back later. I got another show I gotta address, another situation I gotta address with Ryan Davis. People coming at Ryan Davis, they on his helmet. So we're gonna chop it up. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'm about to get back in this lab. Do me a solid before you go, if you don't mind. Peace.
Mantra, slave songs, slave ship, rip skin, made me rip bones. But no matter how close I am, my ancestors speak. They tell me the tide isn't front on us like we're weak. I haven't been getting sleep, longing to sing until I surpass peak. Until they think we are equal, please. All I want is peace. My ancestors beat drums until their bones would bleed, begging the generations remember our